Hi, welcome to this week's episode. My name is Othman, and today I'm going to be talking to you about something really amazing. Jamila, are you tired of running up and down? So they say diversify your business because economy is shifting and you're jumping from one thing to another. Today you're selling to Raneuta, another day you're selling at Tampa, another day you're selling something else. If this is you, then you must watch this video to the end, where I'll share with you how to diversify without losing yourself. Diversification is one of the strategies that business owners use to stay resilient, and not only so that they can survive, but they can also thrive regardless of the economic challenges that happen. Now, how do you diversify? A lot of people are not sure. If you say diversify, does that mean that you go to and start another business? No. In your business, you can look at it and see what other ways can you make money from your business without having to go into another business. And the aim of this video, I'm going to share 6 ways that you can use to diversify your revenue stream without jumping into another business. Number 1, and this is the easiest one, is to create a product to sell. So all you have to do is, if you have a product that, if you can create something that you can sell higher than how much you used to create it, then you're in business. For example, if you're a cake baker, all the amount of money that you use for egg, butter, flour, all those things, you create a product, which is the cake. You sell it you sell it for a margin, and you're making money. So usually product creation is actually one of the easiest and the simplest ways for you to even start thinking about how you can make money in this economy. Interestingly, with the advent of COVID-19 and the way the world is changing, digital products are also something that are very huge. So for example, ebooks, video courses, all those things are products that you can create. So you write a book, you record a couple of series of what you know, and you sell it as a digital product. I'll give you an example. So let's say you're a baker, you bake cake. That's one product that you have created, right? What if you teach people how to bake cake? That's another income stream. So while you're selling your cake and making money from it, you're also selling course on how to bake to aspiring bakers, or even people that are not aspiring bakers, that are stay-at-home stay-at-home moms, or even men that want to learn how to bake. They can also benefit from your course, and that's another way that you can make money. 2, the second way that you can diversify your revenue is to provide a service. So this is for people that have products already. Those of you that have products, can't think about it. What service can you create under that product that you have created to be able to make more money? I'll give you an example. So you bake cake, for example, right? And somebody has like an anniversary, which is a product. They buy the cake from you. But you can also provide a service. What is that service? You can provide like a memorable occasion, so that when you go to deliver the cake, instead of you just send a delivery guy, you send somebody with balloon, confetti, and all those things at an extra cost, which will help you make more money. Also, you can provide a service to other bakers. For example, you can tell them, look, listen, if you are swamped with work, I can come and help you ice your cake without you having to stress yourself, and then you make more money from that. So you are making money from a service. Now, for those of you that are in the service business, for example, coaches, consultants, therapists, psychologists, that is already what you do. So make sure that you go back and implement the first strategy that I talked about creating a product. So if you provide a service like consultation, coaching, counseling, make sure you also have a product, either a physical product like a book, or a digital product like an ebook or a course or something, so that you can sell both of them at the same time. It's not all the time that you have energy and the ability and the time to provide consultation service. Sometimes people are far away, so they can also benefit from your consultation by actually buying your course or buying your book. Number 3, the third way that you can make money from your business is to participate in some sort of like an agency. What is agency? Agency simply means that you sell someone else's product and you make a commission from it. So for example, you're a consultant, you're a coach, you're a counselor. You don't want to create your own course. You can sell someone else's course and get a commission from it. That is where affiliate marketing comes into place. Or you can sell someone else's product. A lot of people make so much money using this affiliate system, whereby you have your community. You can now say, listen, I can sell your product for you. but please, you give me a commission on it. Once you're able to negotiate that, trust me, that is another income source that is highly, highly underrated. The fourth way that you can generate revenue in your business is to create a subscription system. What is a subscription system? Is when you provide ongoing service to people and you demand from them to pay some sort of like a subscription. So I'll tell you a subscription business, that a product-based business that I know sold to me and I adopted it. So the guys that make my kaftan, SD Vogue, amazing guys. One of the things they did was, so that's a product that they create. So they reached out to me and they say, listen, what if we sold 3 kaftans for you a month and we give you a substantial discount that instead of you, if you were to pay for 1 kaftan, you pay a certain amount. But if you subscribe for this our package, every month we'll send you 3 kaftans at a discounted rate. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. And so that's what we did. We've been doing it. This is the 2nd year running that we've been doing it. That's an amazing subscription business. I'll give you an example for a baker. There are 4 people in a household, and each of them, they're going to bake cake for their birthday or something. What if you reach out to them and say, okay, look, I know that in a year you guys are going to bake 4 cakes. If you pay monthly, so they don't have to pay for all the cakes at once, pay monthly across the year, on that day of the birthday or whatever, we'll send you a cake. It's the same thing with people that also cater as well. You can create a subscription service where people pay weekly and you provide them lunch for the rest of the week. I've seen a lot of people do that. Subscription business is actually something that can give you continuous revenue despite the economic turn. Number 5, the 5th way that you can generate an alternative source of revenue in your business is to create a community. So let's say, for example, you own a pediatric clinic, right? And you create a community where you're serving them and you're adding value to them and you're sharing tips and tricks on how mothers can take care of their infants and toddlers. After a few years, you're able to build that community. One of the things that you can do is you can actually sell access to that community. Let's say there's a pharmaceutical brand that comes up and they're interested in penetrating the mothers with a new drug for children. You can actually sell access to that community to that drug, whereby they invite you and you partner with them and you become an influencer. There are 2 ways you can do it. Either you can use the agency model, whereby they give you the product at a discount and then you can resell it to your community, or they just pay you upfront and then you give them access to your community as well, right? So that's what influencers do. And I think that if you're able to be patient and you know that you have the ability to grow people, to grow a community, that's another way that you can use to have extra revenue. Number 6, the 6th way that you can generate extra revenue in your business is a shared resource. Now, what is a shared resource? A shared resource is, let's say, for example, you have something that is very durable and you are using it, and then there are days when you don't use it. You can actually rent access to that thing to other people so that they can also use. So I'll give you an example. I do that in my office. I have a training space. Sometimes when I'm not using it and I know that there are people that want training space, I rent it out. I give them the training space. That's extra revenue without me having to do any extra thing. So let's say, for example, you're a baker and you have a mixer, and you know there are bakers out there, maybe they have a huge event or something. You can actually rent out your mixer to them. Or you're a photographer and maybe you don't have a gig that weekend. You can actually post it on your WhatsApp status and say, listen, I have camera, Sony Alpha for rent. But make sure that you're careful. Don't go and rent it to somebody that will spoil it. But you get the gist. I remember when I used to be into drone videography, I used to rent out my drones as well on days when I didn't have anything. So shared resource is also another amazing strategy that you can use for you to be able to improve your revenue. So let's quickly recap. What are the 6 ways that you can increase revenue? 1, create a product and sell. 2, provide a service on an ongoing basis. 3, key into an agency or an affiliate program. 4, create a subscription product or service where you sell ongoing access to people. 5, invest in building a community and become an influencer and sell access to them. And lastly, 6, look at resources that you have that you don't necessarily use all the time and see how you can sell access to that resource to people. Listen, these 6 things, I guarantee you, if you invest the next couple of weeks to just implement 3 of them only, just 3, pick 3 that chooses your fancy, I'm sure that you start to see difference in your business and you start to grow your revenue. And as you go ahead and you're implementing and you're growing your revenue, I want you to know that I believe in your capacity to grow your business. And I'm super excited to invite you because so part of these conversations that we're having about business resilience, we decided to host a summit where we'll bring amazing speakers that will come and talk about how you can adapt your business and how you can stay resilient. These are part of the tips and tricks that they'll be sharing with you real life. But before then, you implement this and see how you can grow your business. The summit is happening on the 9th of December in the NAF Conference Center in Abuja. We're hosting 200 CEOs. If you want to know more about it, click the link in the description and make sure that you check it out. Grab your seat immediately because seats are flying off fast. I can't wait to welcome you. If you've been seeing the boss workshop and you know how energetic and engaging it is, then the summit, we're taking it through the roof. You really don't want to miss it. It promises to be Ariwa's premium business learning experience. We're sparing no cost, we're sparing no expenses. We're all out to give you a time of your life. And I guarantee you that your business will not remain the same. Jamila, I look forward to seeing you on the summit. And make sure you watch out for the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and share. I've been Othman and I've enjoyed speaking with you today.